What's up? Hi. Welcome back, I guess. Or, welcome back to myself. It's like I'm telling myself welcome back because I'm shooting a video of about almost 10 to 14 days. The last video, I think, about building a video company was literally building out the website, writing out the content, and building out the website on Wix. But then Wix was not the best use case for what I was trying to do, and I was finding it a bit complicated to do that. So I came across Framer, and I have been building out the site on Framer. So I set off to so this here's the thing, right? I set off with a deadline of 7 days. That 7 days to 10 days. 10 days got extended to 15, and now we are on day 18, and I'm almost like 14 days behind what I aimed out to be, but not because I was lazy. Okay, maybe I was a little bit lazy, but I also was occupied with client work, which is the last 10 days I've got so many client inquiries. For some reason, work just happened. We closed a bunch of a bunch maybe two big clients. And when I say big, it's very subjective to different people, but let's just say it's good. It's good revenue for like the company, because it allows us to get startup capital to do bigger and better things, right? So it's great that I'm able to generate some capital right now. But again, since I'm the sole person that's speaking to the client, closing deals, and also kind of having to look over the operations and managing the project, it takes a lot of your time and mind space, along with you have other life that goes on, right? This is not the only work that I've been doing. I've also been working out because that just felt kind of weird to just flex on camera, but just started to focus on my health a bit more, like working out, eating the right foods, uh, you know started to have some protein supplements. A lot of my friends told me don't have protein supplements. Some of my friends says have protein supplements. Don't know who to listen to, but I'm just doing right now. I'm just doing whatever I feel. I'm doing whatever I feel that my body appreciates, which is working out, meditating, eating healthy, no alcohol, no cigarettes. Um, yeah, and trying to get good sleep. I'm a bit hypocrite for saying that last part because it's 2:40 a.m. right now and I'm recording this video, but I just want to record this video because I just thought to myself, oh wait, I need to share my progress about building out this video company. And so let's just do that. Let's just cut to the chase. First 3 minutes were just me kind of getting back to life, I guess. So quickly give you guys some updates. Uh, um, Kind of got the logo design for the video company, and I'll quickly show you guys what it kind of looks like. And while that was happening, I also my colleague, I was gonna say friend, but colleague, Kriston helped me a lot. In fact, stayed over at my place, uh, for the last 3-4 days, and we've been working whole night, working on these client projects, like sorting out the project management, handling the client requests, and also getting the work done in accordance to also building video company. So yeah, we kind of got our logo kind of made, and I just want to quickly show you guys what it kind of looks like. We designed the logo. So before that, before I get into that, what I did was I did make the brand strategy on like my notepad notes, and we focused on, I mean, I tried to build out the entire brand strategy, right from the mission, vision, values, purpose, target audience, target groups, to yeah, anything that I could think of, basically. And the mission for video company essentially is to empower tier 2 and tier 3 cities that have video editors, and help them get work in tier 1 cities, and also international audience. So that's like a deep core in a mission, but a mission for our clients, or you could say like our values, our purpose is to basically create good quality and engaging videos for brands and businesses that need it, basically. So we've been brainstorming around that, and thinking about how this translates into the brand identity. We thought of that, as a video company, or a video company, we want to be trustworthy, reliable, straightforward, and essentially tackle the points and problems or pain points of clients that feel insecure or get scared when they hire someone and they might just ghost them. And helping clients and businesses and brands to uh, make their quality outputs the way they want it, without having to worry uh, who's working on it, or whether they're going to get it on time, and if the quality is going to be good or not. We're trying to solve for these core burning problems, which is quality, reliability, and trust, and also um, kind of affordability in a way also. At the same time, that being like for clients. On the community side, or you could say the people that we work with, we're trying to build a community of video editors in India, especially in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, including tier 1. I'm not saying not tier 1, but mainly people and students who have access to a laptop and internet connection, and would like to earn a modest living by learning the art and craft of editing good videos for good clients. So that was a little bit about the brand strategy in a way. Keeping in mind, keeping in mind the values of the brand, which is trust, a little bit of professionalism, uh, you know, a little bit of fun as well. A little bit of sarcasm and fun, but the right moderation, which is keeping that in place, and also having a very friendly and conversational kind of vibe. Trying to put all of these together, came up with two different logo concepts. I'm just going to show it to you guys in a bit. At first, initially I'd made a logo on my iPad, which I just drew like a video company, and that was nice. People liked it, but then it just felt maybe let's not reinvent the wheel. Let's stick to something scalable. Even though this entire company, this entire thing that I'm doing is literally an MVP, and it could fail, just like 85 to 90% of startups. It can very well definitely fail, but since I'm doing it, and I've told myself that I don't mind doing it again, and I'll do it again if I need to. I'll do it n number of times if I need to get all the points right. Why am I overcomplicating it? Let me just show you what I've created. So initially started out with these. Let me see if you can see that. Initially, I started out with these kind of logo options. I could just kind of type them out. With some more kind of variating, and I landed on this. I really like this font. But then this was cool. This was nice. This would still work. Like this would be like an option of consideration, and this became this did become an option of consideration. But then I thought of, this looks a bit like very like an agency, and we don't want to become or be like an agency. We want to be as far as away of what an agency does. We are providing video editing services, but not like an agency. So another thing, like, video company not necessarily means that we are a company. We're a company. We're a company of people. So with that being said, we kind of landed on this. I really liked the font, which was a very classy vibe and very straightforward, a video company. And we initially thought of pairing this with a color palette like this. This makes any sense, like with gradients and like something like this, like a bunch of different gradients. And this would still be an option. I am still considering it, but I did make some outputs as well, with like this color option. These are the different color options over here, just to show you guys. Different gradients, white logo. This would still be an option, like this gradient. So I mean, this logo is confirmed, but the gradient thing is not confirmed. The second option, which is again, hey, we just thought like this is a gradient, it's cool and stuff, but maybe something that might not be very scalable, and we want to eliminate as many points of failure, so and increase chances of success. So we just stuck to a plain yellow. I mean, not just any yellow. The way I would explain this yellow is more of like a post-it note yellow, somewhat like the post-it notes on my whiteboard. It has no correlation to why I chose this color. It just felt that yellow just felt like the right color with video for some reason. Not sure if it's the way the font looks like, or maybe video and yellow have something in common. I'm not sure. Well, and I definitely was not the only sole decision maker of this. I did show both these options and these logo options to like a small focus group that I would call my friends, and ask them like, hey, what do you guys read? What are the emotions that generate when you see this? And I just flashed these logos in front of them, and I've got mixed responses. Just give me 1 second. I will have to put my computer for charge. Jing. Oh, that's the wrong plug. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oops. So essentially, where was I? Yeah, kind of got opinion of people rather than making an emotional biased design decision by myself. Because as a designer, I mean, as someone who is a bit more attention to detail with design and how things look, I can be very biased when it comes to what I like with design. But I need to also understand what works and what works for other people, right? And how other people perceive it. A brand is not what you say it is, it's what they say it is, right? Martin Numer reference to the future, because that's where I heard it from. So it's simply that approach that I took to find out what the logo could look like and should look like, versus, and also what color it should kind of have. And this might completely change, right? I know we spent a little bit more extra time into finding out, like, doing this extra stuff. It was not really necessary, but we still did it. I mean, we still put in the time to do it, because sitting with my colleague, and also I want to show them that process of what it's like to maybe create something from scratch, and want to involve people with my process as much as possible, because building culture early on is, in my opinion, very, very important for me. Not to just build culture, but also to get feedback loops in place, to also understand if the stuff that we're building vibes with everyone. I'm not building it for myself, I'm building it for everyone at the end of the day. And if I'm not able to build it for everyone, then why am I even here? What am I even building? So I've always been someone who's more inclined with community and building communities. So I'm thinking of a video company simply as a video editing community with a very straightforward community approach. I would love to teach more aspiring video editors, teach them the art and science of editing videos, and eventually work with them and grow them and see where life takes us, I guess. So, anyways, this was the logo. Here's a final look at it. I know that it's probably inverted because you're viewing this from my front camera, so it's probably going to be inverted. But you'll see this logo somewhere. Hopefully, maybe. So that was the first update, which is getting a brand strategy and identity. That took a little bit of time. I believe that was very important because doing a brand strategy sets purpose. It sets a mission. It sets a sense of a roadmap of how this thing could pan out. And especially if you want to invite users to work with you, or collaborators, or early founders, CXOs, or employees early on into your community or company, is you need to set that vision, you need to set that strategy, so that you're able to provide clarity in a much better way, in a much more structured and better way to other people to understand. Your messaging and your communication about your company and what you're building needs to be consistent. And in order for that to be consistent, you need to create a strategy or a system, right? A brand strategy is simply a system of consistency and consistency of what you would like others to perceive, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I won't get too technical, but I have been a branding kind of a person who likes branding basically, and like how brands work and the look and the psychology behind branding, and a bit philosophical also at times. But anyways, that was the first thing: brand strategy and brand identity. Sorry that I'm speaking in pauses. I'm just kind of tired in a way, because we've been working from the last 3 days non-stop and sleeping pretty late, and working on a video company and Jinx Network and client projects, and I've been speaking to so many people, and my voice box is a little tired. At the same time, I've been shooting and recording content for like behind the scenes that I've been doing, so you'll see other videos as well. I also have so I do this thing on Google Keep now. I have it on Obsidian as well. I call these things called caps, or key action points. So I have a general key action point kind of note on my Keep, and this triggers for me to come onto my notifications every day at 12 p.m. because I'll change it to maybe 10 a.m. Because I used to get into work by 12. I'm just gonna set that to 10. Okay, I don't know, that's not working. Custom. Okay, anyways, I'll do this from my phone. So my general key action points, I have social media caps, which is my social media key action points, because growing on social media is very important, because that's my source of distribution. Then I have client work key action points, which is any work related to clients. These are things that make you money, right, at the end of the day. So three things basically. One is the more general key action points, and the general ones are basically stuff like that are related to internal work at Jinx Network or a video company, which is like administrative work, invoicing, accounts, stuff like building the website, different phase of the website. I'm getting to the website in a bit. I'll record a second video probably, but um, I've been using this, and my key action points for clients that are around uh, 10 right now. I think I can remove a few since I'm right here. This is removed. Okay, Maximus. Make a Notion board with Notion deck. Yes. Okay, yeah. I can remove this. Send social media follow up. I can remove this. Share costing and timeline. Yeah. Cool. I have just reduced my key action points to just 7 of them. Yeah. Cool. So this is one way I keep okay, uh, I can summarize like what I need to do for all my clients in one note kind of block, so I never miss a thing, right? Another thing that I've started to apply is that the 2 minute or 5 minute rule, which is basically if a task takes you less than 2 minutes or 5 minutes, just get it done instantly. Don't write. Those are tasks that don't deserve to be written down. Only tasks that you need to set a mental cue in your mind that hey, okay, this is a follow-up thing, it's a continuous thing till this closes. That's something that I'll keep as a key action point. If the key action point is to get something done for the client, it has to get done. If it's a follow-up thing, that still has to get done. Once the follow-up is done, what was the next key action point for the client, that needs to be logged into the same thing, right? Till your client closes, you close the books, they are happy with their work, you're happy with the project, only then you can remove those. This key action point thing for clients will eventually turn into my client tracker, I believe so, because that's the way I can uh, hopefully track the number of clients that I'm working with. Very important, drink water. It's become super hot. That's why you can see my AC and my fan board on in India right now. As of April 2024, midway into April, it's super humid and hot. Extremely hot. I mean, it last 3 days, 2 days actually, extremely humid and hot. But anyways, life must go on. With regards to social media key action points, things that I've done was working on also was mainly kind of setting up a LinkedIn profile for a video company, and also I was writing a script for a startup news page. I thought of just creating this is fun, I kind of wanted to have a little bit fun in terms of my work, so I thought of making this one reel for this startup Instagram page called Startup News, for the topic of founder market fit. We all know about product market fit, but not a lot of people know what founder market fit is. Which is essentially having the right founder for the right industry, service, or product. Right founder for the right startup, essentially. So I wanted to make a quick, since no one talks about it, or I simply haven't seen reels made about it, I offered to do a free reel, because maybe that would help more entrepreneurs and founders get some clarity. I also kind of practice my way of creating content. Their page gets free content. I probably get visibility also in a way. So win-win kind of a thing. I have to do the same thing for another page. That is, and the other content idea was to create, five evergreen content ideas for your brand, or if you're a brand or if you're a personal brand or a business, right? Because again, like what Raj Shamani said, ECG, content strategy, is probably one of the best kind of ways of creating content. So yeah, and I'm kind of feeling tired, honestly. and my chest kind of hurts. Having oats in the night kind of make you feel sleepy as well, and milk, oats and milk. Anyways,